As we think about where we are right now, when it comes to Bitcoin, highest level since the fall of 2021, which was really around the peak of the bull market, which we know was in pretty short order followed by a very deep bear market that we've now come out of. Should we be confident that this is going to be sustained this time around? What's different now compared to several years ago?
Great. Thank you for having me. Historically, the way that this has evolved is that net new buyers drive more adoption and market cycles. And I think the question to ask is, who are the net new buyers in this cycle? And the net new buyers is the global financial system, which is a very, very big group of net new buyers. The Bitcoin ETF is just an initial offering that allows the global financial system to have basically investment rails, payment rails, ways to put capital towards cryptocurrency and towards Bitcoin within structures that they find comfortable for them and normal and something that they can do from a risk point of view. So I think if you look at the total net new market that's opening up through things like ETFs and you do the basic arithmetic on that, then even within certain conservative estimates, you can see that there's still a lot more value that can flow into not only Bitcoin ETFs, but other cryptocurrency ETFs. And in my opinion, that's really just the beginning, because the next stage is then asset tokenization, where banks see all these inflows into ETFs, and then they make assets to compete with the ETFs or to get some of that capital.
So, Sergey, in your mind, is the fact that ETF products now exist, is that representative of a turning point in the adoption cycle?
Yes, I would say that's a watershed moment where the top asset managers in the world, the biggest asset manager, many of the other large asset managers have gotten to a level of comfort with the asset and the legal dynamics around the asset that they're willing to put out very structured financial products. That's definitely a watershed moment that if you talk to people about 5 years ago even, I think they would have very serious doubts about that possibility. And that watershed moment is basically a way for a very large market to access cryptocurrency. And the size of that market, I think, isn't fully understood by even the average consumer or even some of the other institutions. I think it's really quite a massive market. So it is a watershed moment, and it is really the global financial market being part of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology in a way that didn't exist before.